listening to Instant Microwave Fuzz, an improvised sketch comedy podcast recorded live in Maui, Hawaii. Aloha! To learn more about Instant Microwave Fuzz, go to IMF Maui on Instagram. Support us on Patreon under Instant Microwave Fuzz. And now on with the show.
I get turned on by like very obscure kinds of meat. I like to experience all aspects of a person within the confines of my moral code. Something, you know, and that was like taken from me.
So, I had a really good time. Again.
You know what? I did too. I really did too. This was so much fun.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is our fourth time getting together, and like every time it's I'm still having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Usually something happens.
I don't know. It gets stale, and you're like, this person actually kind of sucks.
I was gonna say the same thing. That's crazy. But yeah,
you haven't bored me yet.
Well, I appreciate it, and I really, you haven't been so boring yourself, pretty lady.
You.
So, I guess it's getting pretty late, and well, this is your place here, so
Thanks for the ride.
Yeah,
Firstly.
absolutely. You know, my pleasure, and I hope maybe this weekend or something we'll hang out.
I think that would be great. I have some time. Honestly, I still have some energy. Would you maybe want to come in for a nightcap?
Oh, I mean, you have some energy. Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
You know, why not?
Is it okay if I park here?
All right, well, right this way.
Have you lived here for a long time, or?
You know, it feels like I just moved here. So this is the living room. It's where I do my living. This is the spare room where I do my dying. Just kidding. That's my bedroom.
That's awesome. Well, and you know, like, honestly, I figured this is what your living room would look like, because we met on that, serial killer documentaries fandom website, and I don't know, I figured your place was going to look exactly like this. It's very girly. It's clear that a lady lives here. It's a lot of red, definitely a lot of red, and a lot of black on red, and it's cozy. It's lovely.
Yeah, I think the red and the black really help the pink pop.
Absolutely. Well, do you have anything to drink?
Oh yeah. Get comfortable. Might have a beer in the fridge too.
Yeah, I'm a beer guy. I'll have a beer.
Right.
I gotta say, your kitchen is immaculately clean. It looks like
I know.
a butcher's like killing floor or something. It's like all stainless steel, and like I can tell you cook on a large scale. I mean, do you do some catering that you didn't tell me about?
Not so much catering. I used to date a butcher, and so I actually, this was a long time ago, but I kind of got into that a little bit, and so, like I know I don't look like it, but I mean I can like go out, hunt my own deer, gut it,
What?
bring it back, butcher it all. Like, I actually really love doing stuff like that. This place has there's a storage facility in the back. They let me keep a deep freeze back there.
What?
So I can do my own meats and do all those cuts and store them in there. So I actually have a bunch of frozen meat that I slaughtered and butchered myself.
Oh, that makes me so happy because I'm totally a steakhouse kind of guy.
Oh, right on. All right.
Yeah.
See, this is why we jive.
Oh, thank you. Delicious. This looks fantastic. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What is that? An IPA?
Yeah. It's a Young's IPA. It's actually local. It's regional. Yeah, it's a beer that they actually do a wash in these special barrels that it's part of a process from making blood sausage.
Whoa.
Yeah, so that's what do you taste that finish?
I do. That's what I like about you is you're not afraid of things that are blood sausage tasting and stuff. It's you're so cute. I love that about you.
Thanks.
And thanks for letting me come up here and everything too.
Oh man, you're welcome. I'm glad to have you over, and I really appreciated vibing with you. I mean, it's really hard to meet people not even with similar interests, but who aren't put off by my interests, and I really wasn't even that hopeful going on that, trying to meet someone in the true crime chat rooms and stuff, but I just got so tired of meeting dudes on Tinder
Exactly.
and then being oh, where do you have a poster of Jeffrey Dahmer in your
Right.
house? And they don't get it.
We're so weird because we stay at home watching, binging hours and hours of serial killer documentaries.
Normal these days, people.
Well, it's winter out, and whatever. I'm gonna stay at home, get cozy with a pretty lady like yourself, And I was thinking of maybe, if I could, oh, stop it! You're crazy. Oh wow! Arr.
Oh, like a little nibble.
I've got a confession that I have to make.
Oh.
Before we
Have we reached the confession?
well,
point
I
of the
just
evening?
things are going so good, and I haven't lied to you about anything, so I just want to keep it on the up and up with you
Okay.
and let you know that I actually am just tomorrow getting divorced.
Oh.
We have been separated for 2 years, but
Okay.
we signed the papers, and that's really one of the reasons I wanted to invite you out tonight is because I wanted to celebrate and go see some 90s revival rock with you.
Sick.
And
yes.
also just because, I want to be a stand-up guy, and I've been celibate for the past 2 years because I've technically been married, and I take my vows very seriously. And I brought a condom.
Oh.
Thinking maybe, and I brought a toothbrush too, just in case, we might want to kiss more. What do you think about that?
I mean, I'm picking up what you're putting down, and I think we're, pretty well aligned, and, I like to do some kissing. And, also just real talk, I really appreciate you being open and honest with me and letting me know what's going on, that kind of stuff. It can be hard to share, but it can also be hard to learn after the fact.
Exactly.
So
it can be so painful
Yeah.
to not share your truth, right?
exactly.
You have to tell, and I'm just finding this out. Relationships are a weird, crazy thing.
Yeah.
I'm just finding this out myself that, like, honesty, it's not just the best policy, it's the only way things are going to work.
Yeah. No, thank you for saying that. It really makes me really just reflect on that. And
Are you braising ribs? What is that fantastic smell?
oh yeah, listen, I kind of always have something going on, honestly. I've got, I have some stuff in the slow cooker. I've got some stuff marinating in the fridge. I'm gonna braise some meat here. Sorry, when I get nervous, I just like to cook meat. I hope you don't mind.
Oh, music to my ears.
Cool. I know we just ate, but like also, if we work up a little appetite or something, we'll have a little midnight nosh. I love a little meat snack.
What is
a
that?
late night meat snack.
Is it pork or is it beef? I can't
Oh.
place it. It's not duck.
Well, some of these, I got some different. I have some different meats going. I don't know. That one's a venison. There's some pork somewhere, and I have some other rarer meats as well.
Well, I'm not hungry anyway, so.
Okay, cool.
I was thinking maybe we should sit on the couch over here.
We can sit on the couch. Yeah, you know what? Like, I'm really hearing what you said about being honest and speaking your truth. And yeah, I don't know. It's hard to know. We've only been out. This is only our fourth time hanging out, and it's like it's good to get things out in the open, right? And like talk about stuff because. If it's gonna work, if it's not gonna work, then why not just call it when you need to? But like some stuff, it's hard to know when to reveal certain things. But yeah, I just feel like I should share also.
Sure. I mean, we met on that message board and we were both sharing those pictures of Dexter, which is like both of our favorite serial killer show or whatever. And it's just it's so much better than that. And I think everything we do so far is built on sharing, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's so easy to share with you, and I really like that. And I told you about the time that I did my own version of Dexter for Halloween.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, we both vibe with Dexter. That whole lifestyle of, like, I have to kill, but I have integrity, right? And I can't live with myself just murdering innocents. So how can I be aligned with myself and my values and get my needs met? I will murder serial killers.
Yeah, he's like a killer that only kills other serial killers.
Yeah.
And therefore, like, you don't feel as bad with him as like an anti-hero, like, come villain, basically.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, honestly, like, kind of relatable.
Yeah, totally. It makes it relatable.
Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like I can relate.
Yeah, I can too, obviously, to an extent. I could never hurt anybody, obviously, but I understand the morality of it. I kind of am like this, like, sexual monster or whatever.
Okay, yeah.
Like, on the inside, like, I just have this, like, piece of me that, like, I'm like, grrr, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I really do.
Conversation is kind of like turning me on, to be honest with you. You know?
Yeah, that's cool. I like hearing that.
Grrr, you know?
Cool. Like, in the spirit of like what turns us on too, like, you already know I have a bit of a fetish for meat.
Yeah, totally.
And like I said, I've got like, like some typical needs around, and then I have some like more rare stuff. Like, I'm willing to try like anything and everything, and like I get turned on by like very obscure kinds of meat. And there's a part of me that has this need to try every kind of meat.
What, like polar bear?
If you understand what I'm saying. Polar bear, that's on the list. And actually I've actually crossed that off my bucket list. I got to try that when I was in Alaska. It was like incredible. I've tried, you name it, I've tried it. Wombat. I've eaten almost everything you can think of under the sun.
I tried kangaroo in
You did?
Australia.
Yeah, did you like it?
Yeah, totally.
So is there any meat you would not try?
I mean, nah, probably not. Like if it's
Really?
on God's green earth, I'll give it a try.
Really? So if I picked out a random meat and asked you to taste it, either knowing what it was or being surprised you would taste it?
I mean, I'd give it a try. Like, what are you talking about? Is it like vulture? I mean, nothing that'll give me worms or anything, right?
I mean, no, I try to be safe. I have integrity. I mean, that's part of my whole thing is I don't want to do harm in this world, but some things need to be eaten.
This is kind of scaring me, like in a
Is
horny way. Like I'm
Oh,
kind of,
okay.
Here, let me go to the bathroom,
Okay.
and I'm gonna, change a little splash of water on my face a little bit, and I'll be right back. Okay?
Okay. Oh my god, I hope I'm not scaring him. Crap. Do I do it? Do I not do it? Do I tell him? Shit. Okay. Okay, I'm hungry. I need a snack. I need to eat a snack. Oh, these needs a little rub. I keep raising these. Okay. I've got that special meat in the fridge. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm afraid. I just have to be honest with myself. I'm afraid to tell him about my special meat. I'm gonna tell him. You have to tell him. Listen to me. I see you. I see you. And if this relationship is gonna go forward, you have to tell him your truth, regardless of if he judges you or not. We are not afraid. We can't be afraid. Okay.
Oh my God, was that a real, like one of those freak show brat in a bottle things in your bathroom?
Oh my god, did you
That's
notice
so
that?
gory, crazy,
Isn't that
weird. Like, that's like a real person, or like?
It is. Dude, I found that on Etsy. Is that not nuts?
That's crazy.
Yes. Wow.
Oh man, my steampunk goggles almost flew off my hat when I saw that.
It looks different through the goggles, too. The need to ingest another person.
Oh. That sounds like fun. Well, I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
If I do you, that you'll do me.
About me, so that would be a yes. And also, I need you to know that I like to experience all aspects of a person within the confines of my moral code.
What kind of moral code?
I have eaten every kind of meat, if you get my drift.
Like
Like
every.
every kind of meat.
Excuse me. Are you saying?
This is my truth. I'm saying that I have tasted human
You're a cannibal?
meat. It's not necessarily my favorite term, but technically I could be considered, for all intents and purposes, yes, a cannibal.
Did somebody sell you their leg or something?
Not exactly. it started innocently enough. By innocently, I mean not. Something happened to me where I'm fine now, obviously, but I was and he ate it in front of me.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. I mean, honestly, I've had a lot of therapy to work through it. Like, I'm not gonna a lot of it I don't actually remember.
Oh my God. Did he go to jail? Whatever happened to this guy?
He was actually killed by the police when they rescued me. Something, and that was like taken from me. Ever since then, like there was just this part of me that's like, what did I taste like? Like, is that weird to say? Like,
I guess not.
what did I taste like? Like, I want to know. I'm so curious. And like, we can taste our, like, I've tasted myself. You bite off a little skin tag or something like that, and like, but it's not the same, right? Like,
I guess not.
so, are you freaked out? Are you freaked out? Did I ruin this?
So when did you eat human?
Well, if you want to know and you're still open to hearing about it,
Let me zip up real quick.
Okay, I'm gonna get it. So I could never get rid of this thought, right? Like, I knew a cannibal when I was young, and there's this part of me that was like, what's that like? But like, I don't want to harm anyone.
So are you telling me you're a cannibal that only eats other cannibals?
Wow, you really just got to the chase, don't you? Yeah, I guess that could have just said that. That's my big fucking secret, so you can leave now if you want.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. You're really hot. And
Yeah?
I feel like up until a minute ago, we were gonna swallow each other's junk.
Yeah?
So I'm okay with it, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm already turned on by serial killer type of stuff, and I'm not a cannibal, so I mean, you're not gonna eat me, right?
No, I only eat other cannibals.
How do you meet these cannibals? How do you find out someone's a cannibal? When was the last person you ate? I mean, I'm full of questions, and I'm still hard as a rock, so I mean, like, yeah, I
Wow.
think I'm into it.
Yeah?
I don't think I'll, eat a lot of your cooking sometimes,
That's kind of
but
unfortunate. Maybe we can work through that, but I get it. I totally get it.
you have a
Ah.
hunger, and like, remember, like, I'm this like sexual beast. Like, I've got a hunger too. So yeah, it's
get
like
it. You
kind
get
of
it.
like you eat people, and I eat pussy, and
It's
like,
almost the same.
it's almost
kind
the
of.
same.
You're not really
Yeah,
pretty
so
sure.
like,
Yeah.
here, spank me a little bit. Here.
Ooh.
Yeah. But seriously, where are you meeting
Oh.
these people?
Oh, okay. Well, first of all, oh my God, I'm so relieved. That was really hard to say. It's only happened a couple times, honestly.
Yeah.
It's really hard to meet other cannibals, and I don't really seek them out except for when I've sought them out. But that's just because, I couldn't meet one. Like, I just naturally in your day-to-day life, like, you're not going down the street like, hey, I'm Jill, I'm a cannibal, like nobody's admitting that to you, you know? So,
there's
like,
probably a message board for that. There's no app though or anything.
so funny story. I started on the message boards just to see if there's anyone out there like me, and or what I wanted to be, and yeah, I met someone, and it started where I just wanted to like talk to a cannibal and hear their perspective, and like, why do you do that? Why do you eat people? And like, what needs does it serve? And then I met up with this guy from a chat room. I can't even really believe I still use him after that, but like, the guy was loose. He was like out of control, and like at first it seemed normal, and then it kind of turned, and he thought he could get the upper hand on me, and I guess I should have seen it coming, but he wanted to eat me.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Womp. Like, yeah, I guess I should have thought about that going in. Like, if you're gonna seek out a cannibal, they might want to eat you. But I had not really been in that situation, so I didn't even think about it. But anyway, the guy thought he could get one over on me, but he doesn't know that I do my own hunting. I had already been, hunting game for years, so like, I fucked that motherfucker up.
Wow.
And then I was defending myself. It was self-defense. But once it had already happened, I just realized, here's my opportunity. There's a part of inside me that like, I'm asking these questions, but I could know the answer myself. So I did what any curious person in that circumstance would do, and I butchered and ate him.
Wow. Now I'm guessing you don't like want to bring a whole body with you. Are you just taking like maybe a few of your favorite choice cuts home with you, or?
Yeah, I mean, well, the first time it was it just kind of happened, right? So I wasn't prepared. I couldn't like just get all that meat home, and it spoils so quickly. So I really just tasted him. I cut off some pieces. It was mostly just a raw. I kind of got a little into it. I kind of did like a little, kind of like a, you ever had like tartar?
No, yeah, it's like you had a little RFK moment.
I did,
you took a bite, and like, it's just as good sushi as it is a fillet,
Exactly, so
yeah.
like, so, you do what you gotta do. And, I felt really guilty because a lot of that meat went to waste.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, but I was more prepared the next time.
Well, I gotta be honest, that was a really hot story, and
Yeah?
speaking of meat not going to waste,
Yeah?
I think I'm unzipping again.
So you're into it, huh?
I think so.
You like hearing me talk about slaughtering bad men?
Oh my god.
Like that? You like that?
I'm a sexual beast and I need to be dominated.
Yeah!
Roar!
Give me that roar. Bite me.
Ow! Ah, yeah.
Ooh.
Instant Microwave Fuzz is a weekly improvised sketch comedy podcast recorded live at the Fuzzbox Studios in Lahaina, Hawaii, on the beautiful island of Maui. To learn more about the Fuzzbox Studios and their mission to encourage, inspire, and empower individuals in developing their creative visions and by providing an environment to cultivate their skills and talents, check us out at fuzzboxproductions.com. Check out our website for instantmicrowavefuzz.buzzsprout.com. You can find us on Patreon, YouTube, and Instagram under Instant Microwave Fuzz. And you can find us on all the podcast platforms. Support the show on Patreon at Instant Microwave Fuzz. And big thanks to our patrons, Will, Alan, Paul, and Laura. Thanks to all of you. We'll see you next week. Thank you.